Hello, everybody. It's me, Linh here, and today I'm going to talk about what happens when you actually break a bone. Well, for some researches, they have shown that nearly 50% of the people on Earth break a bone in their lifetime, but it's just like 50%. And for now, I'm only 12 years old, so I'm not that worried. 1. What are the main functions of bones in the human body and why are they important for survival? Bones help provide like a structural support. Like when we stand up, then the bones actually have to lift us up, or maybe they would protect our organs and the skull would protect our brain. It's like it enables our movements and it helps support our whole body. What are bones made of and how does their structure contribute to their strength? Bones are composed from many things. They're composed of a collagen matrix reinforced with calcium crystals, and the collagen provides like flexibility for the bone and makes it a little bit denser, and while the minerals gives it hardness, like it helps you actually rely on that bone, and this composite structure would allow the bones to be both strong and very flexible, like we could bend things like this, but then it's also very strong. What typically happens inside the body immediately after the bone breaks? After your bone breaks, then the blood vessels would just break and then they would be bleeding, like, and the formation of hematoma at the fracture site. Like it creates like temporary framework and it calls for a healing response from your brain. How does the inflammatory phase help start the healing process of a broken bone? The inflammatory phase involves like some cells, and that cell releases some kind of structure to help keep that bone in shape, and then it calls for your brain, and then it will start giving some kind of how could I say it? It would just release the healing process, and then some cells would be out. Well, I'm not a scientist, so I don't know much. What are the stages of bone healing, and how does each stage build on the previous one? All of the stages from like the bone healing process, it's related to each other, and there are like four main stages. I actually have like a mind map to actually read because I can't remember. The first one is the hematoma formation. I think I already mentioned it. It's like just stabilizing the injury, like making some kind of structure to keep the bone in place. The next one is the soft callus formation. It builds like a bridge on the fracture, on like the broken place, and then it starts pulling the bones back together. The third one is the hard callus formation. The second one was the soft one, so the third one is the hard callus formation. The cartilage or the bridge that the cells have just built in the second phase would be replaced by the woven bone, and this bone would be made by some kind of cells. And the fourth one is the bone remodeling, and this is the phase when the bone is reshaped into its original structure, both hard and flexible, and it would just be as our usual bone. Oh my gosh. What factors can influence how quickly and effectively a bone heals? Healing actually depends on many factors such as your age, your nutrition, like the food you eat, how much you rest, your blood supply, and so many other things. And the poor conditions would make the healing process much slower. How does age affect the bone healing process? I'm not so sure, but I just know that after some results, then we could see that younger people would heal bones faster. And I think that's because they have like higher cellular activity, like they walk and they exercise and they have better blood supplies and things like that. What can we do in daily life to keep our bones strong and reduce the risk of fracture? There are so many things we could do, but there are just some normal things that you could do every day, like walking or maybe doing exercises, or maybe avoid some bad habits like smoking, or maybe, yeah, I don't know. I can only think of smoking. And this would minimize your risk of actually injuring. Yeah, that's all. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.